Just moments ago, President Biden announced the U.S. is preparing to send 31 of its top-of-the-line battle tanks to Ukraine. They're called M1 Abrams. The president says the U.S. will also train Ukrainian troops on how to run the machinery, but he insists this is not an offensive move against Russia. NBC News Chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander is live in Washington for us this afternoon. Peter, good to see you. So this really, it's not an understatement to say it's a stunning reversal from the White House. For months, officials insisted the Abrams tanks were too difficult to use in Ukraine. There wouldn't be enough training. So what changed, and when could we actually see these tanks on the battlefield, Peter?
Yeah, Vicki, as you note, this is the premier armored tank that the U.S. could provide to Ukraine right now. As you noted, 31 of them in total, and it follows the Germans announcing that they'll be delivering 14 of their tanks. Not as impressive as this particular vehicle is, but still a significant effort. Dozens of tanks going that direction. But for the U.S., they're not going to be providing them from their stockpile. Instead, they're going to be having them produced by manufacturers. So that means it could be months, if not years, frankly, before those Abrams tanks make it to the front lines in Ukraine. The White House insists they're going to use this time period to help train the Ukrainians on what is really a complex piece of machinery. And as you speak to those in and around the Pentagon, they will tell you that this could impact the situation on the battlefield right now, because it's the kind of tank that can really go up to those front lines directly, where the Russians have built these bunkers there, help pierce those front lines as the Ukrainians try to stave off this continued invasion, and with a lot of eyes on spring when they believe that it will sort of ramp up yet again. Vicki?
Peter, you said months, if not years. Really interesting, the strategy here. Just today, a top Russian official said if the U.S. sends tanks to Ukraine, Moscow would view it as a, quote, blatant provocation. And some are warning this move could pull us into the war. So how is the White House responding to those concerns?
Well, the White House is saying that this is the U.S. acting in agreement with its allies, the Germans, among others. Obviously, NATO has tried to demonstrate a united force throughout this. But President Biden was very quick to communicate that this is not an offensive threat that the U.S. is providing to the Ukrainians right now, an effort to try to cool tensions with Russia. But clearly, the situation only continues.
NBC News Chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander. Always good to have you, Peter. Thank you.